Hi. What is up? Welcome to this nonsense. No, I don't want to carry anything. Of course not. To change the position of the shed. Cool. Thank you for the good luck. I might need it. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm actually playing for fun. Weirdly enough. No, hello, Nana. How you doing? Get ready to witness a fraud.
Think that once I could not see beyond.
Biggest fraud. Having some pickles for dinner like a real champ. Nice. A fraud who will still get a better time than a Nah, I literally cannot get a better time than anything you've ever done on this game. I would need to discover something in the fly, some glitchless way to skip Edward, and something else. Because that won't be enough. Without fricas and all that shit. This yeah, it's a speed walk. That's why it's called a speed walk. I was even thinking putting it like slow walk. But I resisted the urge. Yeah, my thoughts exactly. I had literally nothing to stream, but I also had literally nothing to do. And so I figure I'll play this game for fun. For once. Like the old days. Now that would actually mean, like, stop running once I get to Edward or something like that. Interesting. Alright, so for the record, for those who don't know what's going on, I am actually just having fun. Like, I didn't practice anything. And I might fucked up. And undo a glitch accidentally. This game is at a point where it's easier to do glitches than to avoid them.
Nor am I.
I barely remember my old route. And don't even talk about the assignments. Something that is actually harder on Glitchless is assignments. Much harder because you assign much more spells. So the menu is actually more complicated. One of the few things that are more complicated. So I'm probably gonna fuck that up. Or just don't assign a whole lot of stuff. Oh yeah, I can kill this fucker on the way back. Forgot about that. But yeah, a glitchless category would have legit optimizations. Unlike what I'm trying to do here. Like pause optimizations and assignments and stuff. I don't remember if Perfect Elia without cutscene merge gets a sanity effect. I just don't remember. No major glitches. Just basic animation skips would legitimately be fun. What exactly do you mean by major glitches though? We kinda discussed a little bit of that the other day. Yeah. Yeah, there's... The thing is, I think the discussion it's also about what is allowed on glitches or not. And that's another thing why I'm doing this without practicing and quote unquote for fun. Because I haven't done the proper discussion. So there is a couple of tricks that are on very, very gray area. Like I'm talking like more gray than, like a lot of shades of gray. More than 50. It's a lot. It's like 100. One of those is punching doors. And there's a couple more. There's actually one that I will be using on this run. And that is Sanity Manip. So we'll call it an exploit. And that's because avoiding Sanity Manip, it's too complicated to rule out. Because you literally have no idea, or you might have no idea of when you get explosion. And as such, you can get it by accident. And as such, ruling against it, it's too hard. And there's a couple more. But yeah, that's usually like the one that is like that's my case in favor of it. It's too hard to don't use it. Or not even, like you can not use it, but it's too hard to like, okay. No, I actually want... Okay, thanks. That could have been really bad because I don't have cutscenes. I don't have that many tools to be saved there as I normally have. Another one I will be using is animation cancels. We also call that an exploit. Because it's another one of those where it's hard. This is a sanity effect, I believe. Yes, another one right after the. This might be Hamlet. Yeah.
This can't be happening.
I guess blood pool ceiling drip finish like really fast. Weird. Actually, wrote a whole novella on that after watching your bot. Wait, what? What's going on? No. Not sure what you're talking about. Can give you access to the document of glitches. If you're interested in more details. Done scroll trick.
From my research,
Oh, okay.
it is apparent that the endeavors...
For me, no major glitches is... It can be good. And it's basically storage, restore, GIM, and like ID manipulation.
Oh my god, what is it? This devil's work.
So it's basically it's like your route, your current route, but you are not allowed to do insta kill because that manipulates IDs. So you have to replace it by a zombie clip. You can even go farther and like ban zombie clip if you want. Just a longer latency, and then you still have free cast for error skip. And what else? You will need to do a very old school Black Guardian fight. Ban Freecast 2, then I would strongly suggest to just play Glitchless. Because without Freecast, the game it's a little bit... You're like losing a whole lot. You can avoid chapter skip with Freecast if you don't allow restore, for instance. Like, or just like GIM. Just ban GIM. And then there's no chapter skip. Oh, you mean Edward. Okay, you mean Edward. Fair enough. Okay, if you want to avoid Edward, you have to also ban not only Freecast, but also restore. I mean, not restore. CS. Well, that's easy. External frame buffer. And... Oh, I just punched a door. Look at that. What else do you need to ban? You need to ban zombie clip. There's 4 methods to avoid Edward. Again, punching doors, you can make an argument that about that not being a glitch. Which I'm a fan of, by the way. And besides, that's the other thing, because the punch I did, it's funny, because the punch I did actually doesn't do anything on the next room. So it's actually not even a punching door. Come on, grab the thingy. What do we do here? Because there's no animation on the next room. This might hit me. But what if I say no? Nice. The last pause should be with the sword. Now that one was my B. Yeah, but the problem is, what do you mean major? What glitches are you living in? Come on. Oh, please. I hate this trigger so much. Least favorite trigger in the in the game. Case by case, but that's the same. Is the same as glitchless.
So, you have come to return my...
I would argue that free gas is not a major glitch. Wait, what? I would say basically ban anything except animation cancel. You cannot. It's literally impossible to ban manip. Sanity manip, by the way. Like, good luck making that rule. Okay, I'm opening the document so I can tell you more examples. Okay, what about speed storage? Almost. I could also just read the Discord, but I'm afraid of the noise. I don't see anything on Discord.
Dreams. Modern
Dreams.
psychology of...
Oh, edit a bit more and post it in. Okay, never mind. I strongly suggest to keep talking before, though. Still working on it. Okay, but tell me, how about speed storage? What about that one? Are you alright with that? What about this one? Now that one's fine. That's another one of those cases that is literally impossible to rule out because it can happen on accident. Insta runes from Ouya zombies. That is. Yeah, no, don't worry about that. Listen, I don't really give a shit about the name being glitchless, in the sense of no glitches. For me, it's more about as intended as possible, quote unquote. But in all seriousness, it's more about, like, the thing with my only problem with no major glitches without freecast is that it's too middle ground. So I might rather just play like without anything. Because like without freecast, the run is almost glitchless. I mean, not quite, not entirely quite, because there is some stuff, but it is as boring as a glitchless. That's what I'm trying to say. Please. Please. Thanks. And so if I am at that point, I'd rather just take the full boring experience.
This isn't really happening.
I'm almost sure I can do the reco during the fight. Yeah, because for example, there is stuff like Magic Refiller, for instance, that it is kind of a glitch. But the thing about it is it's unavoidable. There's one that you're always gonna get. So I'm like totally alright not allowing using it on purpose, let's say. It's not that easy to mess up. I insist. I'm punching doors. You can make the argument that it's not a glitch. Because it's like fully programmed to just avoid the next animation. I wasted one. Animation cancel, the same thing, like... Alright, let's put it this way then. Would you play no major glitches? Oh, come on. Just wanted to sing. I gotta need a Rico. I cannot do it yet, sadly. I guess before the fight. It's gonna be before the fight. Almost flinching. 9. So it will be 4. I didn't want to do that, but sure. Alright, that gets me to... I think I didn't waste one on a bone thief, I guess. No. That is tutorial, isn't it?
I will not argue that I was shocked by the sudden mention.
Yo, Jonas, what are you doing? What do you mean at real time? I'm just running for fun. Not on this quote-unquote category or whatever it is. I guess technically I do have. It's my very first run of the game. Probably counts as a PvE of this. Supposed to segment it. I've never done a segmented. I believe. I think. I've done low TEDs. Yeah, those are just practice runs. Or not even runs. Just practice. In general. I do a lot of that. Although I haven't practiced in a while. I've been just like doing research. And routing. I should enchant, I guess, probably before the horror. Yeah, I can do it on the stairs. Yeah, I haven't really done that in forever. Oh yeah. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Yeah, let's just cast that, I guess. Yes, I'm allowing reloading, and then doing a spell. Almost shoot in the head. What about zombie clip for your no major glitches? I mean, casting doesn't really have an animation. For me, the real glitch is the other guns not being able to do that. That is the glitch for me. The fact that you cannot do it with any other gun. Well, you can do it with the crossbow too. But, you know, like the guns. Drag me as major glitches? Alright. Yeah, you'd better do that, because zombie clip allows Edward skip. That was the first method of Edward skip. And you're probably gonna need to add external frame buffer on the list too. And what about cinematic unload? Do I need anything here? No, I think we can just go. I don't even know what that is.
It was incredible. From
External frame buffer is when you watch hatches to hatches and you skip the cutscene when it transits between in-game time. I mean, like, what is it? Between in-game and pre-render cutscene. Never mind. And so after that, you get free movement in a lot of cutscenes, including Max Ghost. So it allows for Edward skip. And earn skip too. But it's pretty slow for earn skip. It's earn skip, no spells. You gotta go home. Back to your trapper dimension. I wonder if trappers go to trapper dimension when they die. Like most enemies kind of look like they teleport somewhere. And how about cinematic unload? Cinematic unload is watching a cutscene to unload stuff. Which one of the consequences is skipping the Enga Zoo. Yeah, I don't think they go to heaven. No. 4 bullets. Okay. Do you see any bleeding walls? Is there any bleeding walls in Shad? Yeah, I'm gonna go for that assignment. Not sure if it's gonna be alright, but good old strat still works. Thanks. It's kind of borderline. He's tired. Let's sneak. A little bit. No. Reload. As far as I know, the most major consequence of cinematic unload is skipping the Enga room. Yes. The argument is 1 minute 20, I think. That is the only argument. Or I guess if you like the puzzle. No, of course, it's a whole puzzle that is skipped, but in terms of time, it's about 1 minute 20, I think. So what exactly is it's that you appreciate so much about not skipping chapters? Like, what about an all chapters category instead? Well, I mean, that doesn't really save the problem of restore and all those shit.
Remember me, Alex.
What other weird things are with cinematic? There's some cutscenes that are skipped, but it's not that big. I'm probably gonna get... Okay, I kinda need to kill stuff. Not a fan, but... Wake up. Funny enough, this might take less than the sanity effect. Oh no. Why is that not enough? Oh, they give you less than they damage. Oh fuck. Fuck my life, dude. Whatever. Yeah, and don't skip Roberto too.
This can't be happening.
Don't let him. Don't let him get me. Oh, help me.
His health is really bad. Probably gonna need to kill the green ones, maybe? I mean, I'm killing at least one. Yeah, that's low health. It's not low health yet. Now it is. Just for a tiny bit. Not even that, because there's a chance that you might be able to skip chapters after reading them. Without CS, by the way. For me, all chapters, really, it's more like all dungeons on OT, which is like beat the chapter. Like you need to beat every chapter, which means reaching this cutscene, for instance. You gotta reach that cutscene. That means you legitimately beat the chapter. That was almost too late. Yo, hello Max. I almost run into your cutscene too early. Because that actually, I think it can cancel the dispel. I don't remember. It cancels like spells. but I don't know if it will cancel once this spell is already casted. Well, I think I'm saying the same thing.
In Europe, during the time of the Inquisition...
I'm not sure it cancels. Oh god, it's casual poll. Yeah, if you want, so I'm thinking which one of my PVs is exactly what you're saying. It might be the one, the 2 hours one. Which is the last one without before Edward skip. Because that one doesn't have zombie clip. There is cinematic download, but there is no Engasu skip with cinematic download because that was discovered after Edward skip. Even though we knew about the unloading zombies part for a while, and also using it for the vampire on Edward.
Ah, Brother Luther, not a moment too soon.
I think it's a moment too soon. I just saw you downstairs. Yeah. Exactly. But yeah, like if you ask me, for me, let's see. Let me think how to phrase this. I kind of have just 2 reasons to run something. I guess there's 3. Okay, there's 3 reasons I think to run something. One is for it to be fun. I want the thing to be fun. That is one reason. These are not exclusionary. Some runs have all 3. Some of them have only 1. The ones that don't have any are the games I don't run. Pretty much. So one is to be fun. The other one is to be a challenge or like a precedent or like a statement. You know, like getting this game. Why did I grab the crossbow? I don't need the crossbow. You know, like get this game under a certain time, or you know, stuff like the challenges, like being able to say. Well, I guess that's kind of on the other, on the third point I was going to make. Yeah, you know what? This doesn't make sense. Hang on. It's hard to think and route and remember the route at the same time. Okay. So one is fun. The other one, what is the other one? The other one is challenge, and the other one is the statement, okay? There you go. So challenge is usually the one I use or stuff like any percent. And if it's fun, it's better. But the statement part is usually where I put glitchless. It's almost like a thing I would do just to throw in the face of people that don't like glitches. Which is very few. There's barely any people apart from these weird YouTube comments that you see from time to time. I believe I have attack. Let me just... I have it on Y. This is very old school. Yeah. Good old Y. Michael attack. And it's also kind of... It's also a little bit of a statement. Of a personal statement. To get a run under 2 hours 10. Without glitches. Because I was never able to do that. Because we discovered glitches before I got my 110. Before I basically got the record for the first time. He just continues to swing. He will continue to swing every time. You might say it's an accidental glitch. I don't think I understand that last sentence. I'll leave you there, zombie. I'll leave you there for the next time. That is bleeding walls. Interesting. Kinda wanna keep this health. Yeah, okay. No more vision, thanks. No speedrunning copy buster. Okay, now I'm gonna run out of health. Because I'm a dummy. An early pull might do it. Oh, we're still fine. Okay. Misjudge. Misjudge. Your Honor. Okay, what do I do now? Organ. And pull after it. But yeah, I think that's it. I think I just want like a sub to 10 glitchless and then call it a day. I'm not talking about this run, I'm talking about if I ever grind this, whatever this is. No.
Brother Andrew suspected Augustine all along.
Change the direction too early. Who's there? It's Meditation Road. Along. Kameletum. Hi. No, you saw me. I could have used it here, actually, now that I think about it, because of the bone thief. Could have been a mistake. Oh yeah, there's no scroll on US. Zombie. Real. This spell. I guess let's go with that for now. We'll put the rest later. The rest would be shield and reveal. Oh no. Oh no. Invalid. Yeah, either one of us or none. Look at how delayed that audio was. Was like a second behind. That's why you never use sound cues with that.
You are a clever...
Yes, I'm not reading that shit. We'll call that an exploit. Yeah, I guess it makes sense. They're probably not that bad on Dolphin. And to be fair, Wii is also not that bad, but GameCube is really bad from time to time. Like, sometimes it's kind of... It's ridiculous. I have a tiny feeling that my game feed might be a little bit too dark. Keeps happening. It will keep happening. Oh no, a character I don't know will die.
Much
A
has
character
been
I don't
written
know
about the
anything
exploits
about.
of conquerors.
Maybe it was Joseph. Oh yeah. I'll get this. What am I getting this? You might think. No. The answer is I don't know. No, I was going to use it for bleeding walls. But then I remember I'm using manips. But I already have it, so might as well use it. Bam, that's what you do. You cut that head. And then there's no head. And then you break the skater. And when there's no head, you get bleeding walls. So you're just 5 sanity away from the threshold. So I don't need to do manips here. What about zombie hover for no major skips or no major glitches? Explode. You can do it without free cast, that's why I'm asking, by the way. Maybe I should do it after walking to save stamina. Nice sanity effect. Not that it matters. This one though. This one matters.
This isn't really happening!
You wouldn't say it's a major glitch? That category is gonna be really hard then. Because that means you gotta get a very precise setup into a 2-frame window that if you get too late, you get a game over. What am I doing that? That's this full muscle memory of... Okay, this is a major filler. So I'm gonna waste magic to make it fair. Okay. So I wasted the magic. So no magic or filler. That also reminds me that I might need to do like a complete renewal of the route here because of no filler. It's a good argument for banning it then. Okay. You. Yeah, this pull is really bad. It's gonna go sooner than later. Here I'm hoping for a sanity effect, like a good one. Because I might run out of magic otherwise. So, oh no. Never mind. Forgot about that. We just go back. Just mixing routes. That's a good one. Not the best. It's like the worst of the good ones. But hey. Okay, what about using a horror to avoid the bumper cutscene on Edward? I got zombie, I got shield. I actually don't got zombie. I only got shield. Attack, okay. Bam. It is.
The war to end all wars redefined
Right
how
now.
mankind.
Unless you discover another thing to do with the horror. There's probably nothing else though, but if you ban Dan, then you... Oh no, wait a minute. That's obsoleted. That's obsoleted with cinematic unload. If you allow cinematic unload, that is not really I mean, if you allow cinematic unload, sorry, the horror strat is lower. Yo, Sif, how you doing? The Disaster of Passion. What a name. Yeah, it's very unload dependent, let's say. Okay, I barely remember anything of Peter. This is gonna be big improv time. Improvise jazz time. I'll do one manip. Why not? That is not a trapper. That is a trapper. Why? What happened? What changed? For you to fuck those speedruns. I'm gonna make a shield at some point. Oh, that is interesting. It doesn't matter. It's actually kind of useful because it means I won't see it on Michael Edwards. That is. So many Edwards on this game. That was actually correct. Can't believe it. Fine. Pull. Horror. Dispel. Let's just do that for now. Game doesn't have a capeless category. Let's make one. That shouldn't stop you. And it doesn't feel the same as the SNES version. Okay, that's a big one. Do I have enough? Okay. I don't exactly remember where I need the Ouija pool. That's a horror. Pretty good. Don't actually need to kill that poor thing. I think I wanted bullets, at least one. This is probably a late pull. Yeah, this is very late. Whatever. It's gonna be so weird. I don't remember if this works. I think I need to walk like a tiny bit. Like the tiniest. And also hope that the zombies won't kill all my shields. There you go. Nice. This shit is so fucking old, you have no idea. This is even without filler. My pool is also over, which is really bad. Yeah, I don't have enough. Whatever. So I'm paying for the ill place pool because I got the best pattern on third phase. I don't actually remember if when you get the best pattern, it's like fine on Glitchless. But not a bad Glitchless fight. And that's the filler that you cannot avoid. Literally impossible to do a Glitchless on this game. Okay, I have attack for the vampire. Yeah, fuck that door.
Help me! Please help me!
I'll help you.
I can't get the blood out!
I did it. I could grab that later. What is this? What is this cutscene? You are not free to leave this plane.
You are not free to leave this plane.
Alright. So. I need a review. That one can be done manually. I don't need an oil pool. I need a 7 tutorial pool, but that can probably wait. I got rid of the other reveal. That's kind of bad. That means my attack is on its ill place. I'll read it. No. Those ones. Those are the longest ones. So I go to the corner. Ugh. Let's see, corner, attack. There you go. I remember and now we walk in circles. Well, not necessarily in circles, just walk. Whatever kind of walk. It's better. But around here. Okay, let me adjust this a little bit. Let's do that. And like a shield. And like let's do this for now. And then could have sworn it was 2, but I guess it's 3. No, I shouldn't do that. Is that it? Do I remember correctly? Or I fucked something up? It's kind of alright. Okay. I still have it. Look at that shit. Can't believe I remember this shit. Yeah. I was going to wait more. A little bit too excited about the waiting. Off we go. The most exciting part of this run. And fucking God. Hello big horror, hello small horror. It's been a long time. Hello giant guardian. And I believe this horror is medium size. Yeah, it kind of looks medium size to me. And the first one is number 7. and you get this message that you don't get on Alex. And let's make this more enjoyable for everyone. Yeah, okay. This one also gets a message. And that is one of the only 2 Mantorok zombies that are here on Enga. For some reason. Number 3. 1, 2, 3. And this is another pattern. You can shoot an elephant gun at the same time you use that lever, and it puts you a little bit behind, which is closer to the entrance. Oh no. Yes, indeed. Oh no, I did a portal cancel. It's fine. Yo, Alexa, how's it going? I'm alright. Warm. Fun fact, even if you use all the liquor, all the liquid courage, you still see that this cutscene normally with the liquid courage, even though it disappears from your inventory. Five. Is this an actual run or just timing testing stuff? I am playing a sort of glitchless. For fun. Haven't practiced it. Haven't touched this in forever. These strats. You can do it everywhere. I know it's hard. It's hard for everyone watching right now. And for me and for you, but you can do it. You? Yeah, because dispel magic, yeah. You might think it's magical attack. A lot of players think of magical attack when they get to this point. Nice. There might be another one here, yeah. And now the lever. There's two horrors trying to fight each other, throwing attacks at each other. They're gonna keep doing that for a little bit, and then they're just gonna start approaching eventually. One is red, the other is blue, and they circle around depending on your alignment. 2, 1. I don't remember where the next pool is.
Oh no! No!
Might be like on number 6. And you can run just between them. No problem. So this is 9/8. I guess it could be here. Probably after the trappers. I think I'm able to run. Yeah. I should be able to run this room. Maybe. If not, you'll need to be here. Yeah, I believe it's here. Like at the end of this room. I mean. Yeah, let's just do it here. So why 7 bulls instead of 3 bulls? That is a good question. There is actually a route with 4 3 bulls. And it takes about the same time. But I think it's slightly slower overall. The thing about 7 bulls is, even though they take more to cast, they last 3 minutes. And so they're like pretty economic in that regard. The only bad part about it is that a lot of those 3 minutes, you're not actually using the bull. Because there's a lot of rooms where you don't actually need a bull. Where you recover a lot of sanity. I mean, not sanity, stamina. After, let's say, a teleport, for instance. You recover a whole lot of stamina after that. And so a pool is technically useless on those scenarios. Okay, Trapper's still singing. Alright, that's good. get out of here. Completed at 50%. Thanks. You don't need sanity on this chapter. Not at all. None. 0. And besides, you have shields. And like all... You have pool constantly. But... It is a pain in the ass, or rather a pain in the ears, for me at least, to hear those noises for about 20 minutes. Not a fan of that. And that's the only reason why I'm using the liquid courage. Because there's actually no sanity effects on Enga when you go glitchless. If you go with glitches though, with save with enemies and stuff like that, saving with the vampire, rather, you will get sanity effects in Enga. But that's a glitch, of course. Oh, still dancing? Cool. We're almost there. Nice. Now we go up. Or down first. Because Alex wants to get drunk with the wine. That's what the clue said, right? Get drunk with the wine. And you might find something. And that's how you get the pickaxe. And now Alex is so drunk, she's gonna fucking destroy this house. No, seriously, that's what the message says. There is some fine wines downstairs. You should get them. Winky winky. I should do an attack. Keep forgetting about that. I don't keep forgetting about that. This is my first doing this. It's so much. Okay. The attack is for safety. That trapper is weird. Yeah, like, this is so old. I guess you can just target run, right? $80. It's a crankshaft. Okay, what do we do here? I guess this. Is that it? We'll go with that.
Wherever disaster and death lurk, there is like
Giant Reaper. The Reapers here, these ones, summon horrors. I believe always, like, first try. Because there's several gatekeepers that summon horrors, but some of them might take some time. Like, they will start with a trapper or with a zombie, and then later they will summon a horror. Fun fact, developers wanted at some point to make gatekeepers summon other gatekeepers. But they probably realize, or rather, they quickly realize that too many enemies gets problematic on this game. There's actually a soft limit, more or less, to how many enemies you can have on a room. I think it's like 16. And then from there, things get wrong. Trapper number 1, trapper number 2. Yeah, right. Do we have trapper? Yeah, I won't do early release. Now this is an exploit. Ugh. Really? I'll tell you what happened there. I'll tell you exactly what happened there. I had all the time in the world to escape, but I stopped and I start matching start. Guess why? Guess why I did that? I wonder why I did that. Yeah, it's the horror fight. And it started at 46, more or less. Is it gonna be 10 seconds? Is it gonna be 20 seconds? Is it gonna be a minute? Make your bets. That was pretty fast. Like pretty average, I would say. Better than average, actually. Was like 16 or so. Average is about 23 or so. That's kind of average on We Out horrors. Destroy what? And then you can get multiple values around the average. But the usual rule of thumb is that if you get over 30 seconds, your fight is gonna go very long. Like it's relatively easy. Fuck, okay. We're gonna wait a little bit. Like if you get over 30, that means one of the vines will disappear. And that makes one of the horses don't attack. And just stay in place. And so from that point, the fight can span a lot more. No Edward here. We saw him, Peter. And yet, I just said that and I was matching Star. That's your brain on muscle memory. Because it's brain memory. Muscles don't have memory. What the fuck? You don't know. Or maybe they remember. Maybe I have neurons on my hands. And that is the last. Oh yes, almost forgot about these guys. Die. Thank you, game, for giving me a good sanity effect. Like a reasonable one, let's say. Fuck that door in particular. It's the Enga cutscene, and we're gonna watch it entirely. You like that cutscene? It's lovely. My favorite. Who's there? My theory is that that is Michael. And that is the end of my theory. Now, I actually have an elaborate theory of why that is Michael, but I don't remember it right now entirely. Don't get tired yet. And then we do a shield here-ish. The theory is something like Michael had the feeling. He investigated Edward, right? To get the correct person to give the thingy. I don't really know how to assign this, so I'm just gonna cast it. No assignments. So he investigated Edward. He saw, okay, this is the best guy to give the artifact, but he's too old. So it's probably not a good bet to give the artifact to Edward. So instead, I'm gonna give a decoy. Or something. And then Edward got killed. So he trusted that someone else would eventually get the thing. What is the first one? The first one is 8th, just like the other rats. Yeah, punch that thing. Portal councils are also on this exploit territory, I kind of think. Kind of similar to punching doors. But he was lying. Two. He was lying so Edward would get on the defense and start preparing things. So then the Guardians will go for Edward, giving the attention out of Alex. Next is 6. Do it. Oh, almost. It's always better to make them explode if you can. Four. Look at that, he exploded the same frame I got to the portal. Seven. Gotta do a 7 magical attack here. 3 pillars. It's like the movie Two Brothers. Oh, I forgot to start walking. I'm supposed to start running right after thing gets completed. You got a tiny bit of extra running. Now you're gonna explode. Thanks. So number 1. I don't know where the first one is. Okay. I wasn't sure whether I started walking or not. Five. But there's more. All women are coming. Two brother Mexican Armada or something like that, I think. It's just two brothers. It's just oh, I love that gag so much. Oh, dude. You know, I had the feeling that that was there. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, stay there. At least these are decent dimensions. I've seen worse. What really fucks here is the stamina. That's what I'm worried about. But I think it's fine. Now you might say, but there's only 2 left, so we're pretty much done here. Nope. The 2 longest ones is what's left. So number 3. Yeah, you have no idea how much is left. This room is extremely magic intensive. And that's why you got a pool. Even with the pool, you need to walk in circles a tiny bit. I'll do it from here. I know it's silly, but... Oh, that's so far away. Or not? Yeah, it's kind of far away. Doesn't matter. This chunky boy is fast. It's probably a chunky girl actually, because he's Celta. Most likely a chunky girl. Yeah, there is a bear strat for that, but it could be considered a glitch. It's kind of a gray area. Similar to portal cancel. You do a portal cancel with your body. I think it's an exploit. Like it feels intended. Like the developers looked at this scenario where portals can be obstructed, you know. Alright, now I gotta do a bind. And if I'm lucky, I don't need a pool here. If I remember correctly. I think the last time, years ago, I guess, I didn't need a pool. We'll see. Yeah, so it's already a slow fight, which means I don't need a pool. The only scenario where you might be churning magic is an extremely fast fight. Now, that's a double kill, and that's amazing. Not the fastest double kill, but a pretty good bind fight overall. And yeah, you definitely don't need any kind of pool on the vine. My memory was right. Go 3 enchant. Let's go. Got Ed skip on your first CG run, GC run. Nice. Feels good. Because you actually need like a little bit of movement there. You can actually get lost on the cutscene. And it's you are against time. If the cutscene's over, the collision of the wall comes back, and so you are technically on a timer. Alright, Pius, give me good artifacts. That one's fixed. Always the same place. Got an attack there, got another attack there, pretty good. So he will stay on this place, and another attack, that's also pretty good. I'm all over those attacks. This artifact was kind of in the center. Pius is pretty up, but I think this is a low percentage. Okay, that's lucky. Stay there. Do an attack, good. Maybe do another one. Okay. Awesome. This might be the end of the... Okay. Let's see my luck. Holy fuck. This is incredible. Until Paul. Jesus. That's one of my best ones, I think. And a spell on Roberti? Holy shit. No. Come on. I'm rusty on this. Please no shield. Let's go! That might be a gold bias. What the fuck? I might need to retime that split.
Ah, that's the ticket.
Yes! What do you mean it's so easy to get this soup to 10? Without glitches. Fuck you, I'm the queen of this fucking game. Holy shit. I wasn't paying attention to the timer at all. I thought this was going to be like 2 hour 2:14.
Finished. For now, at least. You have proved to be an incredibly courageous young woman. Your mother and father would have been proud of you, just as I am.
You meant cinematic. Oh Jesus, nice. That's also great.
It's not quite the inheritance.
You don't happen to have it
but there was so little time
recorded, right?
and so much to do. Goodbye, Alex. I will miss you.
No, seriously, what the fuck? Like, this is 4 minutes faster than Swiken.
I had brought into this world to stop Pius. My mistake was made clear. This ancient could lay the world to ruin just as easily as Pius's would have. And yet,
This would have gave me a bounty like 4 years ago.
to think that once I could not see beyond the veil of reality, to see those who dwell behind. I was once a fool.
And I was thinking like grinding this until I would get soup to 10. That was 2 trappers. No assignment routes. What is this? Like what the hell? Like 3 sanity effects? A 30-second one on Lindsay? This category can go like super low. I am surprised. I didn't expect this. I was planning this to be just a shit show. That's why I didn't even use camera. No, actually it's because I'm dirty. It's too cold to shower. It's hard. Alright. You have it recorded? Nice, that's really good. Having any recordings, any footage of Ed Cinematic Skip, it's amazing. Because we can like add to the pile of evidence. You know, if I had money, I would definitely put a bounty to that glitch. Absolutely. Because it's like so... It's such a mystery. And you know, we're talking about like Sir, the ultimate genius of discovering glitches. Even he hasn't discovered yet. Or like figured it out yet. And I also have like put a bunch of time into that one. Alright. I gotta pee. That's something about this run. It's 2 hours, so... And it's winter. So I pee more often. I don't know about you. Is that a normal thing? I kind of feel like it's a normal thing. Like when it's colder, your body needs to do that more often, or not. Hour 8th. How much was Swiken? 2 hour 12, 52. So it's more than 4 minutes. Wormtalon was 13. A close one. 13, 16. What am I beating with this? Hang on. I want to see my progression. So my PVEs were 2 hours 20, my first run ever. Then 2 hours 16, 2:15, and then I got the record 2:10. Then I got another 2:10, and then I got a 2:7. There you go. So, okay, I'll give this a tiny bit of analysis by looking at some stuff. So we're just gonna leave the music there, and like, okay, let's go here, and I want this. So this is the run I'm beating. This is pretty old. But there's I want to see something. So December 27. December 27, Uyald Route. Yeah. No. Is this one? What's going on here? This one then. There you go. Yeah. 214. January 26. Alright. That took a whole lot, like a month? Okay. Probably did something in between, I don't know. Okay, so January 26. Here. So this has... No, what are you doing? What year? 2019, probably. 2019, yeah. It says here, before even the documentation document. How many glitches do we have here? Okay, animation cancel, that was there. So, quick pious last fate, yeah, animation cancel. Vampire with 7 attack, yes. Vampire instant, yeah. Spell insanity, early trapper release. I didn't do that. I didn't do magic refiller. No faster Black Guardian. Yeah, my Black Guardian was slow. This means I completely beat myself. Like past Pandora. Early zombie release. That also saves a bunch of time. Because it's like the faster... I didn't do that on Roberto. Quick heal. That's fine. Faster summon zombie. Yeah, I went super slow on Zoo. Artifact manipulation. Shotgun. Jail. Yeah, we got this at least. But that's intended. Spelling cutscenes. Yeah, all the spelling cutscene. And that's about it. So it's not that many glitches, honestly. There's no major glitches here until that period, for sure. Animation cancel, it's probably an spelling cutscene. Those are probably the biggest breakthroughs. And I guess minor filler, for sure. Absolutely. Nice. And then what else? There was something else. Eat it, junk panda. Yeah. No, I'm still young. I'm either still young or I was old already. You gotta say younger, panda. Because it wasn't that much. Just 2 years. There was something else I wanted to think about. Oh yeah, the Pious. Alright, hang on. I really want to solve that. Wix? No. Okay, so the Pious segment. I'm rusty on this. You are so rusty on this. There's no shield. Okay, so yeah, it's the 8. So 8, 25. Go 3 enchant. 5. 24. Okay, it's not a gold, I believe. Or it's 2 minutes 59. Minutes 59. It's not a gold. And I believe it's just because I kind of fucked up a little bit of the last part. Holy shit, that means my gold is with... Oh, okay, I guess a little bit of it is because of the damage. I did 2 extra recoveries. Yeah. Yeah, actually 2 extra recoveries, 4 seconds. So that's the 259 to 255. Well, still pretty good. Like, very close to a gold. It's really hard to get close to a gold on Pious. Because it seems that my gold is pretty good. I wonder where it happened. I wonder if I have it anywhere, like recorded. I have no idea when I got that gold. But this kind of answers, because I always had the doubt whether that gold I got it on like how good the artifact was with that. And I had the feeling, but I wasn't sure at all. I just have the feeling that it was until about Paul. Now I'm almost sure it was until Paul. Like, yeah. Let's go. Hang on. Let's see. Why can't Pius
one of my
always be like this? Yeah, this I took so much damage. I went home on it because getting attacks from Pius is actually fairly good in terms of, because he stays in place. What you want to do is you want Pius to be on the upper part of this circle, and also the artifact doesn't matter too much, but hopefully Pius to be there when you attack the artifact with Alex and with others too. And so keeping him there is easier if he's constantly doing attacks. It's still luck, but you get better chances. And so here, yeah, okay, so until Paul... Fuck, I went all the way. So then it's Paul. Then you get one Alex and Roberto, so it's 2 left. Plus Paul, so it's 3 slow ones. Yeah, makes sense. And the Roberto one was pretty good because it was with a spell. You always want to get a spell on Roberto. That's like the best outcome.
And a spell on
because then you don't have to do any kind of movement to avoid Pius. So that's literally the best. Also, he was like relatively close here. And then slow walks, slow artifacts. I don't remember exactly how much you lose for every slow artifact. It depends on a lot of factors, but like I believe there's kind of an average on how much it should be. It's probably like maybe 5 seconds or 8. I kind of want to say 8, but that seems too much. I know that a fast Pius, like the best fast Pius, the TIS one, or HRT, saves about a minute over a Pius fight that doesn't get any good artifact, I think. That's what I think. So that means how many fights you get, like maybe like 12 or 10. I guess 10. So then it might be like 6 seconds per slow artifact. Because if it is a minute, so that's 60 divided by 10. Yeah, more or less. It could be about 6. So that means, compared to HRT, this is missing another 15 seconds. And that will be the 55, so you can get a 2.5 minutes Pius, but that is so complicated. That's another thing, like, would be a big discovery, to find the consistent way of, like, not just having better chances at artifact manipulation, but like fully have it controlled. For me, that would even be a breakthrough, because the difference on Pius can be pretty big, honestly, if you get super unlucky like right on the beginning. That said, if you get unlucky immediately, like right fucking immediately, like first hit of the artifact, because of the pattern of how Pius moves and how he chases you, you're probably gonna get fast artifacts very late on the fight regardless, because at some point Pius will be on the lower part of the stage and you can actually do manipulations there too. And that's something I've seen a lot, actually. When you get like the worst artifact ever immediately, then on the late fight you can still get manipulations, so it's not that bad, I guess. Anyway, Thank you everyone for watching. This was kind of a weird thing. And it gave me a little bit of like uplifting feeling. I've been feeling down, as some of you might know, a bunch. This tells me that I still have a lot of things that are good. And I guess that's it for Glitchless, because you know, like, I really was expecting like a 2-hour 14 or so, or even 12, and then like, yeah, that means the Kateri can go under 2-hour 10 and all that shit. But yeah. Thank you, Nono. I do appreciate it. And I'm glad that people enjoy my commentary. And yeah, about the FFX thing, just looking at, like, I don't know how much I'm streaming right now. I might just do that thing, like, regardless of the challenge being completed or not. Like, fuck it. One day I might just feel like I want to do it, and I might do it. But I need to be feeling good for that one, because that one I wanted with camera and all that. The main purpose of that is to update my old videos. I have some very old videos. And actually, I think the first stream of that would probably be a movie night. Of me watching the old videos. Because I need to remember some of the strats. Yeah, mobile lacks some stuff. But that's alright. The points were never meant to be something other than giving you people something to spend the points on. That's about it. Anyway, have a good night or whatever. I still have to go to the bathroom, so